I'm a Mac automation expert with over 20 years of experience, and in this video I'd like to show you how to create an automation workflow which adds a zoom transition to your timeline in Premiere Pro in just a few seconds and with only one keystroke. And thanks to an automation method I developed myself over the years, you won't need any coding skills whatsoever and can easily do it yourself. Before we can create the automation workflow, we have to add our transition once manually. So create an adjustment layer, drag it to the timeline, navigate to the effects panel, search for the transform effect, add it to the adjustment layer, go to the effect controls panel, uncheck use compositions shutter angle, set the shutter angle value to 360, move the playhead to the cut between both videos, create a keyframe for scale, set the scale value to 300, move the playhead 4 frames to the left, create a keyframe at scale 100, move the playhead 8 frames to the right, create a keyframe at scale 100, select ease out for the first keyframe, select ease in for the second keyframe, expand scale to make the speed graph visible, drag the left blue handle all the way to the right, drag the right blue handle all the way to the left, move your playhead back to the cut between both videos, move it 5 frames to the left, cut the adjustment layer, move the playhead 10 frames to the right, cut the adjustment layer again, and finally delete the left and right piece of the adjustment layer. When you're done, right click on the transform effect, click on Save Preset and rename it to Zoom Transition. Then navigate to the keyboard shortcuts window and assign the following shortcuts: Adjustment Layer, Command Option Control Shift plus A, Projects Shift plus Y, Effect Controls Shift plus X, Effects Shift plus C, Timelines Shift plus V, Rename under the Project Panel section, Command Option Control Shift plus R. Make sure you have the free trial version of the app BetterTouchTool installed on your Mac. Navigate to the configuration menu via this symbol up here, and now it's time to create our automation workflow. Click on these 3 little dots up here. Add a new trigger by clicking on the plus symbol and choose reusable named trigger in the right column. Name this trigger Zoom Transition. If this is the first time you're watching one of my tutorials, add a second trigger and name it Workflow Speed. Click on the plus symbol in the middle column, select the action called Pause Execution, Delay Next Action Blocking from the drop-down menu in the right column and set its value to 1 second. Now highlight our Zoom Transition trigger again and add the first action by clicking the plus symbol in the middle column. Each time you add a new action, the Actions menu in the right column pops up automatically. Click into the search field, type Launch App and select the action Launch App Open File Start Apple Script. Click on Select App File and choose Premiere Pro. This will bring Premiere Pro to the front. Add another action called Trigger Named Trigger, highlight the Workflow Speed trigger in the left column, copy its name and paste it into the text field of our Trigger Named Trigger action. This will allow us to adjust the overall speed of our workflow at the end, just like the acceleration pedal of a car. Our next action is the shortcut Shift plus Y, which opens the Projects panel, followed by the shortcut Command Option Control Shift plus A, which creates an adjustment layer. This will open the pop-up window to create the adjustment layer, which then has to be confirmed by hitting Enter. And because our adjustment layer is already selected, we can add our shortcut Command Option Control Shift plus R for renaming it properly. To do so, add the action Insert Type Paste Custom Text and type Zoom Transition into the text field on the right. Add a Tab key shortcut action and an Escape key shortcut action to deselect our adjustment layer. Then add the shortcut action Shift plus V to switch to the timeline panel. We want the playhead to move 5 frames to the left, so we add 5 left arrow key shortcut actions. The next action is called Find Search Image on Screen and move mouse. Adjust the settings as shown, then click on Choose Area of Screen and position and resize the red transparent square like this. Then hit the space key on your keyboard and wait 3 seconds until the screenshot appears up here in this little square. This will tell your mouse cursor where to hover. In our case, exactly into the upper left-hand corner of the screenshot. Now add the action called Drag Mouse to Position, and in the right column choose Relative to Center of Active Window. Then click on Record New Position and switch to Premiere Pro. Hover your mouse cursor exactly to your playhead and press the spacebar on your keyboard, which will save this position in BetterTouchTool. Don't worry that your video continues playing, BetterTouchTool saves the position anyways. Just move your playhead back where it was, switch back to BetterTouchTool and click Save. Now we want the playhead to move 10 frames to the right, so we add 10 right arrow key shortcut actions to our workflow. The next action is called Move Mouse to Position. Change it to relative to current mouse cursor position and define the X and Y coordinate values with X equals 118 and Y equals 0. Now add the shortcut action for the C key to activate Premiere Pro's Cut tool, followed by a left click action. Then comes a V key shortcut action to activate the selection tool again, then another move mouse to position action with the value 50 for the X coordinate, and another left click action and one more keyboard shortcut action for the delete key. This will trim our zoom transition adjustment layer to the right length. Next, add a Shift+C and a Shift+F action to switch to the Effects panel search field. Then add the action Insert Type Paste Custom Text again and type Zoom Transition into the text area on the right. We want the automation to drag our new zoom transition preset onto the adjustment layer, so we have to add the action Find Search Image on screen and move mouse with the settings as shown here. Position and resize the red rectangle over your preset, hit the spacebar and wait for 3 seconds until the small image appears in the right column. This is followed by the action called Drag Mouse to Position with the settings as shown. Click on Record New Position, bring Premiere Pro to the front, hover over the adjustment layer and hit the spacebar. Go back to BetterTouchTool and confirm the saved mouse coordinates by clicking on Save. And with Shift+C, Shift+F, the delete key, the Enter key, Shift+X and Shift+V, our workflow is complete. Hit Command+S to save it all, delete the adjustment layer in the Projects panel, and now let's see if it works. Yes, it does. It's still pretty slow, so let's speed it up a little bit. Select the trigger named workflow speed and set the delay from 1 second to 0.1 seconds and hit play again. There you go. Now we can assign a keyboard shortcut in order to trigger it way faster. Click on the little keyboard icon up here, click on the plus icon in the left column and select the trigger called Trigger Named Trigger from the drop-down menu in the right column. Now go back, copy the name of the trigger with our workflow and paste it into this text field here. Save it with Command+S, and this is how you can add a zoom transition in Premiere Pro in just a few seconds with only one keystroke.